Hi, I am Emra Smith, hope warrior, corporate trainer, life coach, author, and speaker. And I just am so enthralled when I think back of each of the little stories in my life, the challenging ones, the gifts that were given me, the experiences, and thinking specifically of I was 8, 9 years old and 2 miracles happened in our family. I was riding a bicycle, literally got picked up with bicycle and all over a huge intersection, dropped off on the other side, and whoosh, a big truck came by, and my mom saying, "Hemi, an angel lifted you today." Months later, my stepdad was dying, was in a coma. My mother prayed and said, "God, if you heal this man today, I promise you I will search for you for the rest of my life." She did. Instantly, he was healed. And so with that deep faith, I remember standing as this little girl on the rock in my mother's rose garden, teaching the people of the world that there is hope. And I knew I was called to this greater work. Wanting to be a missionary as a teenager, a young married woman, life not facilitating that, choices that I made, and yet learning skills along that journey, making decisions for harm me, hurt others, and yet at the end of it, coming out of it, standing in a platform, doing exactly that, teaching globally what it means to truly have hope, skills to cope with anxiety, stress, depression, unpacking your dreams, and how to set goals for them. So I want to ask you today, what are the dreams and goals that you may have forgotten? God plants those longings in our hearts from an early age. Then the enemy comes to try and destroy that and make sure we don't achieve that. But God is greater. And so he keeps working with us, learning skills, refining, getting us ready for that time when it is time to do what he has designed us to actually do. And that brings such fullness of hope and joy, and everything you'd longed for and dreamed for, not realizing, sits right in that. So, number one, what are your hopes and dreams? Have you stepped into them? Are you living them? When you get to that point, do you have a plan? Understanding as well who you are. What are your limiting beliefs? What are the voices that you've heard that tell you you cannot do that? So please unpack those again today. Make plans and goals for them. Know that there is hope, that you are called, and I'm living proof of it in my 6th decade, finally stepping into those shoes and doing that. Join me on this journey today. It is something you do not want to miss.